Here is everything you need to know about the 2021 BMW X6M competition. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Denver. I'm a client advisor here at Parkview BMW in Toronto, Canada. And today I'm going to take you through everything there is to know about the 2021 BMW X6M competition. I'm going to show you guys what the product ordering guides look like so you can do prices, the technical specs for this vehicle. I'll tell you guys what the difference is from the 2020 model to the 2021 model. I'll give you a walk around the whole vehicle and I'll show you guys what every single button does on the inside. I'll break down all the packages for you so you know what a base equipped X6M is and what you can do with all the additional packages. This car has an MSRP starting at $133,000 Canadian, and if you spec'd it out and wanted it fully loaded, you can go all the way up to $161,000 Canadian for the MSRP. That's pretty much it. That's max paint, max packages, everything you can get for it. It's a pretty awesome X6. Before we get into it, make sure you like this video as it does help me with YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you're new for more BMW content. Hey guys, just want to do a quick shout out to this video sponsor. It is Parkview BMW, but mainly our shop.parkviewbmw.com website. You can now do online shopping for all of your merchandise needs. My parts manager, Jason, has been awesome in creating this website. He's been working really hard for the last month. If you guys are interested in getting some genuine BMW products that I've been doing in my giveaways, all of that is responsible to Jason. So show some support, go online, go to shop.parkviewbmw.com. Find some stuff that interests you, order it up. It's a way to just get all the stuff that I'm giving away if you weren't happen to be a winner yet. Once again, I want to thank Jason very much for sponsoring me, sponsoring the video, sponsoring everything I do with all of my giveaways. If you guys are interested in this, go to the website, figure out what you want, and go and use Denver BMW for 15% off the website. We also ship out North American wide, perhaps worldwide. So if you're watching this video, go ahead, check our website. Thank you guys so much. Let's get back to the video. All right, let's get into it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the differences between the 2020 X6M and the 2021 X6M. Now, the biggest difference is that they removed the base variant. So in 2020, you could get either the X6M and the X6M competition. Now for 2021, the only option is the X6M competition. And the MSRP stayed the exact same as last year. So your starting MSRP is $133,000 Canadian. That hasn't changed at all. The only thing that changed is two paint options, Tanzanite and Ametrine Metallic, are both now $1,450. Last year, there are no charge option on the X6M competition, and now you do have to pay $1,450 if you do want it. The one behind me here, this is our beautiful Tanzanite blue, and it's a $1,450 add-on. The one that I have in the showroom here is an ultimate package, so I can show you guys what every single add-on package is, and I'll have to plug in some images of what base variants is going to look like. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about all the standard features on the vehicle. I'm doing a walk around the exterior, walk around of the interior, and show you guys what all those things are. Then I'm going to start breaking down what the additional packages you can get. We have the premium package, the M Enhanced package, the ultimate package, and then a bunch of one-off features. So then I'm going to walk you guys all through that, basically from the top of the ordering guide all the way down to the bottom. Now, the first standard feature I want to touch on for the X6M competition is going to be the remote engine start. So you can do this from a couple different ways. Your first one is going to be your key fob, and your second one would be through the BMW app, which is also a standard feature. So you do have an app services that you can use, log into the vehicle, track it, remote engine start, air conditioning, all of that stuff can be done all through your cell phone. A digital key can be put into your cell phone to use, unlock, and lock the car doors. But we're going to show you guys how to use the remote engine start on the key fob. All you're going to do is triple click the BMW 3 times. Little BMW logo that's on the key fob, you're just going to triple click that, and it's going to flash the lights and start up. So yeah, when you want to shut off the remote engine start, you just triple click the BMW button logo again, and then it'll turn off the remote engine start. Now I'm going to hop behind the camera and show you guys all the standard features on this car. Okay, let's start at the front of the X6M competition. First thing you're going to notice is we have the high gloss black kidney grills with the exterior content. So all of your X6M competitions are going to come standard with this black grille, the black trim in the bumper, all of that's going to be standard. And then in the left or right kidney grille, depending on how you want to say it, you have the X6M logo. Extra big radiator behind there letting lots of air in. Coming over to the side, you come standard with the BMW laser light headlights, which look fabulous and give you better vision at nighttime. Coming down, you have two small circles here. Each one is going to be for the park distance control system. That's also going to wrap around to the other side of the front bumper and be on the rear of the vehicle. So when you're parking, you know exactly what's around you. Now you have two small radiators on either side right here, and then some more cooling ducts at the bottom there. Coming around, you have the honeycomb pattern in the grille, and this is for the active stop and go cruise control. So if you did not have the ultimate package, just had a base X6, this honeycomb grille would just cover that up and you wouldn't have that device there. It would just be taken away. And then you have an extra oil cooler that's actually facing down to take some more air out of there. Coming around to the side at the front wheels. So these are a no charge option, but they are an option. So the standard is an 809 style rim, which looks exactly like this. This one is the optional 818 style rim that you get. It does come standard with the blue calipers, 6-pot pistons in the front with the vented brake rotors and Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Looking at 295 35 R21s in the front. Look at those big brake calipers and those big vented brake discs. And coming along the side, you do have the X6M air breather here. It's beautiful tanzanite blue. High gloss black window surround is a standard feature, as well as comfort door access. So when you're coming up to the door and say you're walking away from the door, you want to lock it, just press that little button there, it's going to lock. Mirrors fold in automatically. To unlock, put your hand in there, automatically unlocks. Now you can set in the settings, so as soon as you walk away or as soon as you walk close, it automatically locks or unlocks. Coming around to the back, extra wide fender arches there, and the 818 style rims, and then the floating rear caliper in the back with the vented discs. In the back we have 315/30 R22 tires, so bigger rim in the rear with a nice offset rim size and stagger. Coming around to the rear, you do get a spoiler with the X6M, which is standard. This one is the carbon fiber one. I'll come back to that, not standard, but you would get one that just matches your body paint. Black X6M badge, competition is standard. You also have the M Sport exhaust system, which is standard, so your quad tips on either side, the black rear diffuser, and your park distance control sensors with a backup camera. And there's a small button here to open up the trunk. I'm going to start working my way on the inside. We'll start the trunk area and then we'll work our way into the driver's cockpit. So at the back, you do have a privacy cover area that can fold up just like that if you need to get a little extra space. And then this is what your trunk area looks like. Cargo net on the side, first aid kit, and it looks like some stuff stashed that you can get back there. There is a hook that comes down here, a seat release for the front seat. So I just unlocked the seat, you can see it latched up there. And then on this side, another cargo area, fuse panel behind there, 12 volt converter, and then another seat pull there. All the seats just went down with both of them being released. And you get a band if you need to hold something tight, and then a storage compartment with a gas shock there if you want to keep in your rubber mats, your cargo mats, or anything like that. Standard rubber mats, you're going to get the M flag there. Lots of space here because we do not offer spare tires. So all of our cars, no spare tires. You have your tow hook tucked away, and that's everything under there. You just tuck that back down. Privacy cover can come back. You can completely come off and go store it under there if you want. And then when you're closing, you have two buttons up here. One will just close, one will close and lock all the doors. So we're just going to power close it. Cool thing about this tailgate too is you can adjust that height 90%, 100% if you're a shorter person and you don't want it going up all the way. At the back of the car, you get this kind of spoiler at the top as well as the shark fin antenna. Really cool, aggressive look that it helps deflect the wind and not let it drop down right away. Another standard it has at the back is the M Sport differential. So you get a rear limited slip differential on the X6M competition. In the tires, you're also getting tire pressure monitor system, so you always know what your tire pressures are at. And in the back, there's a tire repair kit since these are performance non-run flat tires. From the factory, your rear windows are going to be sun glazed. So they're basically already tinted to protect you from the UV rays at the back. Front windows would be dealer installed. Now coming into the back seat, I love the interior. So this is our Silverstone interior. I'm going to plop these seats back up. Coming standard with the M seat belts here with the M stitching.
this perforated leather with the honeycomb pattern. I absolutely love the merino leather. Nice thing about the X6 is you get all full merino leather interior, all at no charge. You can switch to any one you want. None of them are going to be more expensive than another option. In the center console, yep, a drop down here, storage space, and cup holder tray that can pop up in there. And then if you wanted to, you could do just like a 20 split to bring that down. All of your child safety locks, everything you need. And then the back seat, you get some storage compartments, and then its own climate control system with its own heated seats, and then a little cubby for your phone or anything like that, with another 12-volt converter in there. Whatever trim option you have in the front seat carries over to the back doors right here. This one's optional carbon fiber, and then the optional Bowers & Wilkins. Standard here would be the Harman Kardon. Now moving into the front, same merino leather on the door panel here, which looks amazing. You have your lock, central door locks right here, opening your door. And then your X6, you get open and closing your trunk you can control remotely at the front here. Massaging sheet option, but I'm going to come back to that. And your set seats, save memory, save buttons. All here's your window controls and your mirror controls, everything like that. And the door handle, standard ambient lighting, which would pop up right here. And the door panel, you get an extra cubby, like a big water bottle or anything down there. I like how the X6 and all the X cars have the X6 printed in here, which is pretty cool. Now working my way into the driver's cockpit, I'm going to start down by the seat. So you do have standard performance seats in here with the X6M badge lighting up, perforated leather, merino leather, very bolstered, holds you in, but also extremely comfortable and soft leather. You have all your seats adjustments here, so up, back. This one's for your backrest. This one's for extended leg, lumbar support, side bolstering, so you can tighten your side bolsterings in. Your X6M badge that illuminates up, just has a blue plastic covering off of that, so just peel that off when the customer's ready to take delivery. You have your M aluminum pedals that you would get, your dead pedal, your aluminum pedals. Right beside your pedal, you have the engine cover, opening that, I'll get to that later. Coming up, you have a small cubby, just to kind of store some stuff away if you chose to. Then above that, you have all of your lights positioning. I always just leave them on automatic. A little bit of the whatever trim you have, it's going to cover that small section right there. And then on the steering wheel, you have electronic steering positioning, up, down, in, or out. This beautiful M tricolor stitching M steering wheel. Nice thing is there's a gap here between like any of the M lights and the full M cars. You get a little bit of a gap here, the full stitching, and of course your M1 and your M2 toggle buttons, which are awesome. Then on your left side of your joystick, oh, we got the turning on there. Looks pretty sweet, X6M. And then on your turn signal stick, turn signals or your automatic high beam button and your BC button. So you can cycle through some of the widgets that are on the screen with this BC button. Just tap it and then there you go, cycling through all of that info, which is pretty cool. This car is in the showroom, so the battery is going to constantly like turn on and die on me as I turn the car on and off, just because the battery doesn't have enough juice in it to stay lit. Coming into the driver's cockpit seat, downshift paddle, upshift paddle, your M1 and your M2, which you can configure, all of your cruise controls on the left side. So I'm going to come back to that because this one does have the advanced driver's assistance package, heated steering wheel, standard feature, and then your infotainment controls are right here. So you also have a LED light, kind of like a warning light to let you know. Full digital gauge cluster on the X6M with a fatigue sensor in there to make sure that you're alert and ready to go. When you start the car, this turns into a map view, which is really awesome. And then you do have the M mode you can go into. So now your revs will go up on the side and your kilometers will be over there. Coming over, you have your extra large iDrive screen menu, which is pretty awesome. Touch screen at any point, or you can use the iDrive controller. I'll show you in a little bit. I'll just give you guys a quick summary of this. If you want to see everything there is to know about the iDrive 7 system, just go ahead and click the link on my screen. I have a separate video for that, but that's your main menu. Battery's low, your communication, you can go into navigation, you can configure this screen to move these tiles around. You can go into your car settings, there's an M menu, and of course battery's dying on me because the battery's pretty dead. A little M menu, vehicle settings, driver settings, displays, everything like that. Settings. So yeah, you can go through and display everything. I love it, shows you the color of the car, so Tanzanite carries over. Yeah, so if you keep dial on me, I'm just gonna skip on. So remember, just click that link if you want to check out everything. Carbon fiber trim comes over. This will light up with your ambient lighting. What the ambient lighting looks like in blue, super cool. And the vehicle started coming down, you have your hazards button and quick cut into your safety systems. Your digital display for all of your climate control, all your climate control switches are down here as well. Coming down, you have your radio controls and your top 8. I love how you can save these things in. As you can see, they're like not assigned, but if you want to like highlight and click on anything, you can make like 1 home, 2 work, 3 sport gauges, whatever you want. Coming down, you have this black X6M badge right over the cup holder. Push that up and boom. So you have your wireless charging pad, which comes in with a BMW digital key card that you can keep in your wallet. Touch this on the door handle, it'll unlock the car. Remote engine start with it on the pad. And it's basically like a new key. And then you have heated and cool cup holders and a 12-volt converter plus a normal USB-C. Optional heated and cool cup holders. Coming back, you have your transmission controller, a couple short key buttons, your iDrive controller. So all this is your iDrive controller. You have your M Steptronic transmission controller. I love the tri-color stitchings that go around the side, the M logo printed in. Park is right there in your drive logic. So if you want to go into drive, push over, reverse this way. Very, very, feels really good. There's a gap in here, just everything. I love this shifter. Now starting at this button, you have traction control button. I'm going to come back to this one because it's not a standard feature. Park distance control button, standard feature. You click this on and you'll just tell you the sensors that are around your car. Automatically turns on when you go in reverse. Your engine turn off, so when you come to a stop, it'll automatically shut the engine off for you. You can turn that feature off if you don't like it. Of course, your engine start stop button. Moving down, you have your M mode button. So I showed you that before when it changed the gauge cluster. Then you have your setup menu for changing your M1 and M2 settings. Then you have your exhaust valve flap that you can manually control whether it's on or off. Now, thing to note with this is when you start up your car, no matter what, your exhaust flap is going to be cold. Once the vehicle gets up to operating temperature, then you can choose to open it. And then coming down, you have your auto hold brake feature where it'll hold your foot at a red light. And then you have your electronic parking brake control here. So pull up, parking brakes on, push down, disengages the parking brake. Then you have your downhill speed limit. That's everything that you're going to have on the X6 control. Coming farther back, you have your center console, push a button, it opens up. And then in here, you get 1 USB-C charger. Man, I just love these Silverstone interior seats in this car. Another thing that's a standard feature is going to be right up here is your universal remote control. So you can program in your garage door opener to these buttons. You also have an alarm system light that's right here. That's a standard feature. Auto dimming mirrors inside and out. Also standard blind spot monitoring. So on the mirror, you'll see that little triangle. That lights up, that's your blind spot monitoring. And then coming up, you have your light controls that are all here and your sunroof control, which is right here. Your SOS button with the microphones for Bluetooth. And you have your panorama sunroof standard feature. Also in the back seat, you have your own light control switch right there. You're also going to get standard head-up display. There's a display that projects up here on your windshield. Since the car is off, I can't really show you that right now. And you also get soft close doors. So if you only get to that first click, but not the second click, it's going to pull the door in and seal it fully shut for you. Now, one of the last features that's standard feature on this car is your gesture control. So you can actually turn up the volume up or down by the wave of your finger and do a bunch of different functions with your gesture control. All right, I just want to take a second and ask, have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, why not? Subscribe to my channel. I do lots of product giveaways all the time. Right now, I currently have one. Check out my other videos on my page to see what I'm giving away. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, stay up to date with all my free giveaways and all my BMW knowledge. All right, let's get back to the video. All right, now that I've showed you guys inside and out of this car, what all the standard features are, what all the buttons do and everything, now I'm gonna hop into the additional packages that you can get. The first one is gonna be the premium package, and I'm gonna walk through everything there is in the premium package. Okay, so let's talk about the premium package. The first feature that you're gonna get in the premium package is going to be the Sky Lounge. So it's like the panoramic sunroof, but you can see, it's a little hard, but you can see all these little dots right here. In the nighttime, these are LED lights built into the glass, and they actually light up the same color as your ambient lighting. It's really hard to show you because it's light out, but when it's dark, these highlight up. The next feature is going to be the rear side sunshade. So right here, you get these sunshades you can pull up and connect at the top to stay and block a lot of the sun out. So that's gonna be part of your premium package. The next one's gonna be part of the luggage compartment. So you're gonna get extra storage behind each seat here, and you're gonna get additional storage in the trunk that I actually showed you guys earlier, the nets and everything. So that's actually part of the premium package, and there will be no nets in the trunk without it. The next feature is the heated and cooled cup holder. So I kind of talked about this earlier as not a standard feature. It is actually part of the premium package. So in order to get these heated and cooled cup holders, once you go to the premium package, they'll be there. So on a standard X6M, you just have normal cup holders. The next one is going to be your ventilated seats. So right here, since all of these seats are perforated leather, you can add in very easily ventilated seats, and you just click. The next one's going to be the ambient air package. So in the glove box, there's a small section that pops down there, and you can put in some air freshener fragrances. If you want to see everything there is to know about the ambient air package, go ahead and click the link at the top of the screen. I made a video about what it is, showcasing everything about that. The next one is the massaging function seats for your front end driver's seat. So you can actually activate massaging seats on this car, and built into these beautiful merino leather ventilated, perforated, and performance seats, massaging functions to massage your back. It's pretty cool. The next package is going to be the driver's assistant professional and the active traffic jam. All of that, or the traffic jam assistance, all of that is going to be your cruise control. So you have active stop and go cruise control that will monitor that car ahead of you. If you want to see how to activate that, just go ahead and click the link at the top of the screen. But basically you just turn on your cruise control, it'll monitor that car in front of you, and it will also keep the steering wheel centered in your lane. And if you're under 60 kilometers an hour, it'll fully take over the steering wheel and prevent you in that traffic jam, prevent you from getting in an accident. It'll follow that car in front of you, keep you centered in your lane, and it's almost fully autonomous. Make sure you're below 60 kilometers, or it'll going to prompt you to put your hand on the steering wheel. The next feature is the parking assistant with the surround view camera. So that's where this 360 button comes in. So this is activating your 360 parking camera buttons. Once again, my screen's dead, so I can't show you it. If you want to see how to use the parking assistant surround view, just click at the top of the link at the top of the screen. My full video guide walks you through that. But basically, when you get that feature, you get this small little button right here to activate. The car can park itself for you, and then you also get 3 additional cameras on the car. You get the camera on either side of the mirrors, and then you get the camera at the front, which I was talking about. So you're only going to have that with the parking assistant with surround view camera, and the car can reverse or parallel park itself for you. Now the next feature is part of these cameras. So it's called the BMW driver recorder, and basically what it does is you can take all 360 cameras and record 20 seconds before and 20 seconds after an accident, basically like a 360 dash camera. So you no longer need to install a dash cam into these cars because it has it built in for you. And the next one, the last one, is going to be the wireless charging pad. So I talked about it kind of as a standard feature earlier, but yeah, so this wireless charging pad is part of the premium package. And when you get that, you also get this digital key card. You won't have the digital key card without the wireless charging pad, because it does need to sit on the wireless charging pad in order for it to start the car. So that's kind of a combination package. And then you also get a 1 gigabyte Wi-Fi hotspot, part of that as well. So the last item in the premium package is going to be this digital display key. So as you can see, this is what the digital key looks like. It's basically a secondary key, kind of like a little mini app on the key where it displays a lot of the information that you need. You can swipe through the menus and you can see additional information. Okay, now the next package is going to be the M Enhanced package. And I'm going to show you guys what are the 3 things that you add on to the X6M competition with the M Enhanced package. Okay, so the next package you're going to get is the M Enhanced package. It's going to be all the carbon fiber bits. The first thing is going to be these M carbon fiber mirror caps that you're going to get. That's going to be the first thing in this package. The next thing is going to be under the hood in the engine bay. So you get this M carbon fiber engine cover here, which looks fantastic on top of the S63 motor, which looks so sexy. In the engine bay here, you do have additional strut bracing that goes from here, comes along the front, back, and then a rear strut bracing too. So there is a ton of bracing at the top of this X6M here. Adaptive M suspension, electronic dampeners, that's a standard feature. All right, before I go any further, I want to show you guys what engine startup sounds like. Get the phone behind by the exhaust system. You guys can hear what this bad boy sounds like when it starts up. Here's an X6M cold start. Alright guys, if you made it this far, please absolutely smash the like button, as it does help me grow with YouTube's algorithm. Make sure you like this video and help me out. And then the last carbon fiber piece you're going to get is the rear spoiler, which I kind of touched on before, but This carbon fiber rear spoiler is part of the M Enhanced package. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the Ultimate package. The Ultimate package has everything from the Premium package, the M Enhanced package, plus a couple more things. So I'll show you what those additional items are. So in the Ultimate package, the first thing that's going to be on top of everything else is going to be the carbon fiber trim is included. Now normally this is a $1,000 one-off feature, but with the Ultimate package, it's a standard feature in that package. You're going to get the carbon fiber trim on the inside. The next one is going to be the Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system. So these lights light up in between, super cool that you can see it, and also a big subwoofer in the dash, but you can see all of them lighting up when the car is on. You can see what the lights look like, and they go a nice white color, and they can go to the music, or you can have them the same color as your ambient lighting, which is super cool, and also much better sound system over the Harman Kardon. Now the last package in the Ultimate package is going to be the M Drivers package. So it's actually going to give you an increased speed limit, as well as basically a ticket pass to an M Drivers event at a high performance event weekend that BMW puts on. So your M Drivers package is pretty cool, as it just basically increases your package but gives you a free track day, increases your top speed, and gives you a free track day out of the car. Okay, now I've showed you guys all the packages that you can get for this car. I'm just going to go over some of the additional options you can add in, individual options like changing the brake calipers. So let's hop into that. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the additional options you can get that are outside some of the packages. The first one is going to be the brake calipers. So this is the standard blue brake calipers, and you can go with optional red or black brake calipers if you wanted to. The next one's going to be a smoker's package. It's a small $100 thing, and it basically just puts in an ashtray in there for you and gives you a cigarette lighter. Next one is going to be the carbon fiber trim. If you didn't get the Ultimate package, carbon fiber trim was an optional feature for $1,000, or you can go with some other trims if you wanted to. If you didn't get the Ultimate package, the Bowers & Wilkins is an optional feature that you can just add in. That's $4,900 if you just want to add it in. Another one is going to be the rear entertainment system. So you would have the built-in screens on each one of the back seats here with the optional rear entertainment system. And the next one is night vision with pedestrian control. So built into all of the sensors and everything like that is like a night vision that can sense when pedestrians are out on the road and deer or anything like that. That's an additional $2,500 if you want to include it. And then the next one is the M Drivers package. You can just get if you didn't want to get with the Ultimate package. And then the next one is the individual Alcantara roof liner. So it is a no charge option if you wanted to get the Alcantara roof liner, but an option nonetheless. And then after that, all of your options are just individual paint options for $3,900, but I'll show you guys in the ordering guides what all the paint options are. All right, now to my walk around the car. I've showed you guys all the standard features, all the packages, everything like that. Why don't we hop into some of the retail ordering guides so you can see what exactly the prices are for the base car, the packages, everything like that. So you know if you're looking to spec one out for yourself, exactly how much the MSRP for that vehicle is gonna be.
Okay, so here's the ordering guide with all the pricing. Each slide is going to be for about 4 seconds, so if you want to review anything, just pause it and you can go over it. Everything for the X6M is going to be in the far right column, so a little bit more expensive than the X5M in certain categories. So yeah, once again, everything should be 4 seconds, so click to pause if you want to read and review anything.
All right, now that I've showed you guys the ordering guides, all the pricing and everything, let's hop into the technical specs and you can see all the technical details for this vehicle.
Once again, I'm just going to pause them for 4 seconds each, so go ahead and take a detailed look and pause if you want to read it all.
All right, so that's everything there is to know about the 2021 BMW X6M competition. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video as it does help me with YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, especially to enter into my free giveaway. Send me an email down below that you subscribed and you automatically enter to win. If you're in the Toronto area and you're in the market for an X6M, or anybody, if friends or family or anything like that is in the market for a BMW, please feel free to reach out to me via Instagram, TikTok, or through the email down in the description below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you have any questions, just drop in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them.